So one interesting business publication that's amazing at data visualization is Visual Capitalist. They take these big ideas and turn them into really beautiful visuals, and they do a good job keeping it short and concise, but giving you a lot of value right away. So they get to the point, they create a data table like this, and then they go deeper. They do a good job following the Axios Smart Brevity Format and the inverted pyramid. So big props to them. They land a lot of coverage, which I think is super interesting, super powerful. But their business model is interesting. They're more in the content licensing business. So other companies will license their content for themselves for different reasons. One thing that's interesting that I found is they created this ranking of the most innovative companies in 2023. And in our agency, we actually do a ton of city rankings for different topics in different industries. So I always track these to see what's working, what's not. And I love the simple visualization of the ranking layout, but the most interesting part is actually that it's just from a single data source from Boston Consulting Group. So the idea here is that a company like Boston Consulting Group will put out these longer form reports that are super in depth and from a really trusted source. However, it has more of a B2B audience, and to help disseminate that information faster and wider and also lead into their eventual core product and actually hit their core target market, there are ways to restructure the content and display it in different ways like this in order to get broader coverage. So a lot of ideas here for B2B or B2C, doing this data visualization around companies or big ideas or big trends brings in a lot of people at the high end, and it gets exposure and fills the tofu funnel. But then there can also be a lot of different touch points that eventually leads them to getting this content in front of their ideal buyer, either through seeing the content online or through different referrals from within the company or through the network or sharing on LinkedIn. So I'll dive more into other strategies and ideas, but really love Visual Capitalist and interesting to see what they're doing.